So first we gotta find out Unity version of a current receiver project. Then we have to get Unity. Then we have to get the project from GitHub. Then we have to make level. If I remember correctly, will be a prefab. And then export, test, and I guess I will show how to upload as well. Let's get started. All right, so to get the Unity version on the GitHub project, we have to go to commits. And then we have to Control F search for Unity. And we have to browse through the pages until we find some update that mentions the Unity version. So now we see here, we need Unity 2021.3.20 F1. All right, so we can go straight to unity.com/download to skip their new website stuff. And let's just download for Windows, Unity Hub that is. And then let's start it. And we'll just install the hub, and later we can pick the version. And let's run it too. Okay, I'll just write this down. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to create a freaking account. Jeez. Okay, so I just signed in externally. Sure, I guess we're gonna just use this location, and we don't want this version, we want 2021.3.20 F, not 21 in this case. So skip the installation. I don't know, whatever. Personal edition, I guess. Maybe later. Okay, so now let's install the editor, and we're gonna look for archive. What? All right, so the sad part is we're gonna have to go to the download archive and then 2021.3.20 F. So I guess this one. Let's use this link, open Unity Hub. What? No, I don't want to freaking install community. Jeez. Although you might need Mac build support and Linux build support. Alright, let's include these. Yeah, let's include these two because I think that's required for making levels cross-platform. Alright, that's gonna take a while. Meanwhile, let's get the project on the GitHub page. If you have Git, you can just, you know what to do, I guess. If you don't, you go to the code button and then download the zip. And that is also going to take a while, but I think only maybe 200 megabytes. Okay, let's have them race against each other. Okay, maybe it's a little bigger than expected. Okay, so it's actually 730 megabytes nearly, so let's extract that. Yep-be-dup-be-doo, it's going to be 1.5 gigabytes approximately. Alright, here we have it, the project, and here we have another freaking folder, and then here we have the actual folder of a Unity project. Just a side note, don't delete the zip file, because if you mess anything up, you will just delete the folder and extract this again, so you have a fresh project to start with. Now I'm gonna leave this name as it is, but if you were a little more serious, you would probably rename this folder, I don't know, to my Receiver 1 Unity project, whatever. We're gonna just leave it as it is. Oh look, Unity wants to make some admin changes. Alright. Oh, okay, we're not stuck in limbo. Alright, let's go to projects and I think, yes, oh, add project from disk. Let's do that. And here we're just gonna copy this path. You know, copy. And then, you know, paste. Press enter. And yes, we're gonna add the project here. It's just called Unity project. Whatever, let's start. Yeah, let's start. And now let's open it. And we have a correct version, so Unity doesn't complain and doesn't warn us. Ooh, that's nice. Wait some more, just keep waiting. Okay. No, we don't want that. So yeah, we have freaking finally loaded the project. So let's open the mod folder. Alright, so in here, in reference tile guide, yeah, let's put it in list view. In reference tile guide, we have, whatever that is. Here's the prefab. That's the prefab I was thinking about. Okay. And that's the 3D model of it. So what we're gonna do is just copy this. I guess yeah, I'm gonna hit Control C and then Control V. All right, we're gonna rename this with F2 to test map 1. It's really not a map, it's a segment or tile actually. All right, so this thing is the information that this actually is a mod for tiles. So this object is required. Then here's the 3D model we're supposed to edit. And then this is the prefab that contains all that stuff. But we're gonna not edit anything. We're gonna first try to export this just to see if it works. At this point, I accidentally kept working in reference tile guide folder, but I wanted to work in the test map 01 folder. This is not a huge problem, but I did get confused later, but I will realize it at some point, so it's not that huge a problem, but you should work in test map 01 or whatever your folder is called, not in reference tile guide. So now we're going to click on tiles folder, and we're going to go to Wolfire export mod. And the mod folder will be test map 01, select folder. Why the heck are we transcoding the video? Jeez. Okay, whatever, it just needs to do that, I guess. Oh my goodness, stop transcoding the freaking video. Okay, so export complete. Something about a font. I don't think that's important. And this was exported to the app data local low WolfireGames Receiver mods folder. Anyways, I'm just gonna start Receiver now, fresh from Steam. And in Receiver, let's press Escape and open the Options menu. And then over here, we're gonna go to Show Mod UI. And here is the test map 01 windows. All right, so I'm gonna actually disable any other tile maps I have. Okay, and then we're gonna make tile mods modded only, and we're gonna load apartments. And here we have it. This is the modded result. Let's just see if we see any enemies spawning. Oh, there we go. I think I also saw some bullets on the floor. Right, so this is working. But of course this is I mean, you can combine this with other tiles sets. For example, my test tile. Load apartments. Yep, so here's my tile. And here's this tile. And here's the other floor of the same tile. Here is the roof. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy these two. Control C, Control V. Just gonna call this tile 2 prefab and tile 2. And we're gonna extend this so that it has one more item, and we're gonna drag tile 2 prefab on position 2. And now we're gonna open this, and we're gonna do some very simple stuff. Let's see, we have, what happens if we turn these off? All right, these are mesh renderers with mesh colliders. So these are the actual levels. And these are just items, player spawn, enemies. We're gonna leave enemies, player spawn, and items as they are. And we're gonna just mess around with this. Let's start at the top, and we're gonna just add a game object, 3D object cube. Yeah, we're gonna go super basic. Move this over here. And as a reminder, we are inside the tile 2 prefab, which apparently is basically a level. Okay, so we're gonna move this on this. Yeah, so it's pretty much foot height, walking height. We're gonna scale it. And we're gonna move it to the center. We're just gonna connect. What if we put it at 0? I think that's exactly what I wanted. And what if we scale it to 20? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Maybe, no, not that. Keep the height, but double the width, triple the width even, quadruple the width even. Position it a little like that. 5 should be nice. All right, let's just check. Items are down there, player start is down there. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. And now I'm going to just hide the top floor. How do we do that? Right, so we're going to just disable this. We'll see if this works for the export as well. And now we're going to duplicate this as well. Control D. And let's hold down Control while moving it. Okay, yeah, that seems good. Seems good to me. gonna turn that one off as well. And gonna control D that one. Oh, no. No. Gonna hold down control and move it around as well. And move it a little. Okay, perfect. And now I'm gonna hide this as well. Here, on the top right. Okay, so now we have these. And they are connected to the doors. What are we gonna do now? Well, let's first ensure that the things that spawn have a position to spawn. Currently we have the enemies on the ground floor, player on the ground floor as well. So we're gonna just duplicate this as well, move it over here, reduce the scale to maybe 5 by 5, hold down control, and have some fun with rotation, even though it probably isn't that fun. And then duplicate this, yeah, like that, stretch it significantly more. Platforming in first-person games is the best. Am I right or am I right? And for the heck of it, let's add the attempt of a staircase. Moving this a little, duplicating this, moving it back, scaling it to 3? 2? Yeah, 2. And then moving it down a little by half, I hope. Oh, right, like this. Okay, perfect. So now we have the octographical or whatever view. Let's switch to rotation, and yeah, that seems good. Like this. Move it like that. And let's turn perspective view on again. Alright, that looks like it might work. It's just a test, guys. It's just a test. Stop shouting. I'm not even gonna check. It might be a problem that these are outside of level geometry, but we will find out by not building, but first we have to press on tiles holder, I think we have to press it, and then build, no, not build, sorry, and then Wolfire export mod. Oh no, we didn't have to. Okay, test map 01, it's still test map 01. Let me turn up receiver again. Right, let's go to options, let's go to show mod UI, let's turn off my test map, the Ivan tile here, disable that, close and load apartments. Okay, so that's still the, if you remember, tiles holder has 2 items, the level tile guide reference prefab and tile 2 prefab. So that is as expected that we have this still visible, but there should also be a second version. You know what, I think it is actually a problem that in tile 2 prefab we did not move these in here, and that we left these in there. So, well, okay, yeah, let's delete them. Oh, whoops, I've been freaking editing in the wrong folder. Alright, let's move tile 2 prefab to the test map 01 folder. Let's put this back here. Test map here, put that, yeah, add another element. Add tile 2 prefab here. That's not the first time for me to happen in various applications. Alright, let's build the freaking mod. Okay, here we are, it's freaking working. Here we have a bunch of tiles that are my fantastic creation. Staircase over there that I will never be able to reach because I spawn on the ground floor. Whoop-de freaking do. But at least we see that 2 different tiles are spawning. Alright, so let's also add a staircase for over here. And let's see what happens if we put it outside of level geometry, and what if we have stuff we don't actually want inside of level geometry, which we just disable. So that was, yep, that was this, and move it down. Oh, right, let's just rotate it. Oh yeah, the height difference between floor 1 and floor 2 is different than floor 2 and floor 3. That's something interesting to realize and work with, which I think makes the game more interesting to work. Well, yeah, makes it more interesting to build levels for it. Okay, back to blah. Perspective so-and-so. Alright, seems good to me. And we're gonna have some fun by, let's see, where is that? Item pile is over here. Let's move that item pile up and make many, many more of those. Let's see what happens if we spawn them mid-air. I think they're just gonna spawn mid-air and hang mid-air. And put some up here. Okay, here we are. Do we build it? Yes, we can. Look at me, I'm a mod-making man. Alright, it built. Let's start receiver. Here we are. And yeah, it doesn't matter where we put the 3D models, apparently. I guess the sorting was only there for order, so it wasn't total chaos. And here are the items. Oh, look at all these goodies. Okay, so in this case I used Unity's game objects to create this. You can do this, I guess. Most people would probably want to use a 3D modeling tool like Blender. I don't know, maybe there's even cooler things by now. So whatever 3D model tool you're comfortable with, if there is any, use that. Let's just have some more fun by... Yeah, let's move a player spawn to the second floor. I guess this is the right way to do it. Let's create some more turrets. I'm just using Control-D to duplicate those. Let's put this one in a nasty spot right behind the door. And freaking drones everywhere. Because who doesn't love shock drones? Yep, especially me. Seems good. Oh yeah, and then we can make variations of the theme. Let's duplicate this, call it whatever, tile free prefab. This one's gonna have 0 enemies. Make another, call it tile 4. You know what? Let's screw tile prefab 4, tile prefab 3, tile prefab 2. This one, number 4, is gonna have only enemies. And number 5 is gonna have no stairs and no enemies, except for one drone, maybe. You know, these are always randomized, so you never know. And then maybe let's have one with new geometry and a new material. Let's create some new... create material. Let's just make it black. Put it on all the things. Remove those things, remove these guys. Yeah, remove some more shock drones. Yeah, and then let's duplicate that as well. I think I have to use a space so for Unity to auto advance. Let's test that real quick. Yep, but not going to use that. So here, number 7. Let's add some blocks, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess this allows for a safe descent, not ascent, because I think climbing up, jumping up would be impossible. But at least you won't die from jumping down anymore. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. Okay, whatever. Let's put it in. So we're gonna have 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drag it in. freaking 6 in, 5 in, 4 in, 3 in. Let's build it. Okay, and here we go. And we started in the dark tile. Let's see if we can find a dark tile with the staircase, quote-unquote staircase. Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm making it rain. Alright, so seems to be working fine. I would advise against making such open maps. At least add some walls. So if I'm advising it, why am I doing it wrong? I don't know. The next step would be, I believe, to show you how to make a map in, for example, Blender. But I don't think enough people actually care about this stuff, and those that do might already be professionals. So before I waste my time, I will actually need some kind of proof that people actually care to see that. So you know how to prove it to me. I assume. Yeah, this does not work. Okay, so finally let's upload this. So let's start receiver. Options. Show mod UI. And then test map Windows here. Let's rename this to receiver map making tutorial. This is what you get when you follow basic tile map making tutorial steps. Why is this the thumbnail? I am the creator, whatever, 1.0, sure. And yeah, let's make it private for now. Let's update the local metadata first. And let's quit the game, because I'm gonna try to figure out how to make the thumbnail look nice. Currently it's this, which is not nice. Which is, I mean, representative of the level tile guide reference prefab, but not of the other ones. Perhaps all we need to do is change the order of things. Yeah, let's put tile 7 at the top and build in the nice mod manager window. Export. It exported this beautiful thing. That's ugly. Alright, so to make this a bit nicer, I'm actually gonna add new materials for the heck of it. And I'm gonna totally destroy the atmosphere of the game by doing so. And export again. And here it is. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful, isn't it? So now I'm gonna start the game again. Go to the mod UI and where's the receiver map making tutorial? Very nice. Tutorial. Update local metadata. And then I think we can, yeah, upload to workshop. Heck yeah. Okay, and here it is. And if you don't have that activated in receiver, you can just navigate manually to your... let me show you actually. Here is the library, and let's go to workshop. And my files. And here it is, receiver map making tutorial. And it is currently, visibility is currently what the whatever. Let's keep it public. Yeah, let's keep it public. I think this is it for this tutorial. Let me know if you need more. And I look forward to your maps, because I really made this because I am tired of, not really that tired. I would appreciate more content for Receiver 1, since Receiver 2 will maybe have their level editor or level tutorial up in 2035. Which is fine. I'm sure I'll still be around then. But until then, ciao.